comparison video on the Naked Basics palette and the Naked Basics 2 palette. And these I just bought, I just picked up. The boxes look like this. This is the Basics 1 and the Basics 2 palette. I've never owned the original Basics before. I was always tempted to get it and never gave in and got it. So now that the second one's out, I really wanted to get one. I was not planning to get both of these, but when I went to go look at this one, I kind of swatched both of them, and it was really hard for me to decide which one I wanted to get because they're so similar. They swatch very similar. You could tell that there's slight difference because the Naked Basics 2 palette is a lot more like a taupey gray undertone than the original one. But they're still so similar, it's hard to really decide. This is the original and then this is the Basics 2. And you could just tell that this one, like the color range is a lot more taupey than this one over here. And so it was really hard for me to decide which one I wanted to pick up. So I figured I'd pick up both of them and do a comparison video and kind of show you guys what the difference is once they're applied to the eyes, because sometimes things look a lot different when you actually apply them to your eyes versus a swatch. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do two different eye looks. I'm gonna do the Basics on this side and the Basics 2 on this side. And it's probably not gonna come out looking the same, obviously. I hope so, because they are different. If you have the original one, you're not sure if the Basics 2 is that much different, maybe this will help you. Or if you're like me and you just didn't own either one of them, maybe this will help you decide which one you would like to purchase. I already have all my makeup applied except for my eyes. I've already primed my eyes with MAC Soft Ochre, and let's just get right into it. So I'm going to be applying the Basics palette onto this eye over here and then the Basics 2 onto this eye over here. So hopefully you will see that there is a difference, because I don't know, I'm curious to see myself if they are actually different or not. And then just so you know, I am using different brushes for each side of the face. I am not using the same brush because I don't want the shadows to mix together. I really want to see a comparison in both of the palettes. I'm going to go in with this color right here as a transition. This is Naked 2, and I'm just going to put that all over the crease. These are a little powdery, so you have to tap it. And then for the Basics 2 palette, I'm going to apply, ooh, which one should I apply? I'm going to apply Cover. I've used this shade and this shade. So I've used Naked 2 and Cover. And this is the look that it gave me so far, so you could see. Take the lighter shade, one down over here, and this is WOS. And I'm just going to apply that right above that shade that I just applied, just to kind of help blend everything out. I'm going to take the one called Frisk down below here and apply that right above. So you could tell that this one's a lot lighter than this one so far. So for this eye, I'm going to apply Venus all over the lid and the brow bone and the inner corner of the eye. And then taking the lighter shade in the Basics 2 palette, I'm going to do the same thing. So with the highlight, you could tell that this one is a lot brighter than the Basics 2. The Basics 2 is more like a champagne-y highlight, and it's not as bright, as intense as this one. It's definitely a different highlight, and I actually prefer this one because I'm more pale skin, and so I like whiter highlights. But this one is really pretty as well. So next I'm going to go in with Faint, and I'm going to apply that to the outer corner of the eye. So I'm just focusing that a little more toward the outer edge and then just bringing it into the crease just a little bit. Okay. And then taking another brush, I'm going to go in with Primal from the Basics 2 palette. So next I'm going to take this darkest color over here, and this is in Crave, and I'm going to apply that to like the outer V. Using another brush, I'm taking Undone from the Basics 2 palette and also applying that to the outer corner. Now for both of them, I'm going to take the original color that I used, so Naked 2 and Cover, and I'm going to apply that to the crease a little bit just to blend out the darkest shade that we just applied. I'm going to go back in with both of the highlight colors just to intensify them just a little bit more on the lid. I'm going to take the second to last color again, the Primal and the Faint color, and I'm going to apply that a little bit more toward the outer edge. And I'm going to take those same shades and apply it to the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to finish off this look. I'm going to apply some eyeliner, some mascara, and some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just applied some gel eyeliner and some eyeliner here at the bottom, and then I've also applied my lashes and a little bit of mascara. Overall, if you're looking at both of the eyes, they seriously look so identical. Let me just show you. I think this one just has more highlight, and this one is a little more, it looks a little more gray, but I think they look very similar. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've just applied both the Naked Basics and the Naked Basics 2 onto my eyes. I used the Basics on this eye and the Basics 2 on this eye, and I don't know if you could tell the difference. This one is a little more, it has more like of a gray taupey look to it, and then this one is a little bit deeper and the highlighter is a little bit brighter. So there are a few differences, but I don't think personally that it justifies having both of them. Personally, I like the Basics more than the Basics 2, but this one is really, really nice as well. If this one didn't exist, I would be super happy with this one. But since I'm comparing them, I personally like the Basics more. Maybe because I'm more fair skin and I just like a brighter highlight. I actually have to be somewhere right now. I have an appointment and I was actually planning on washing my face and redoing my makeup really quick to head out the door. But honestly, I could walk out like this because it looks almost identical. I think I'm just gonna throw on a little bit more of that highlight onto this eye, and that's pretty much it. You can't really tell that there's a difference or anything like that. So that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, they're very similar, and honestly, if you have the Basics palette, I really don't think you need the Basics 2 unless you just want to have it because you're a makeup junkie and you just have to have it. And if you're into more of a taupey gray look and maybe more of a champagne highlight versus the whiter highlight, then you'll probably like this Basics 2 more than the Basics. But I think overall it really depends on your preference and it really depends on your skin color. I'm gonna leave some swatches now, just some comparison swatches of both of them side by side, and hopefully it will help you make a decision if you're looking into buying one of these or if you're trying to decide on getting the second one because you already have the first one. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Please thumbs up this video if you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments bar below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.